Welcome to the September 2014 edition of Inside Rice University. Hello, my name is Gabe Baker. I'm a senior civil and environmental engineer major here at Rice. I'm also a safety on the Rice House football team. Every fall, the campus comes alive with the excitement of a new school year, and nobody starts it off like Rice University. Orientation Week, fondly known as O-Week, is a one-of-a-kind introduction into all things Rice. We greeted more than 900 freshmen on move-in day for the class of 2018.
Basically, this is our big welcome. Going to college is a huge transition, and when they show up, we want them to immediately feel like people want them here.
Right now, it's pretty awesome. I was greeted by a bunch of my fans, apparently, who took all my stuff up, which is great because my suitcases weighed quite a bit.
This is fantastic. This is the beginning of the year and sets the tone, and everyone is so excited about this new year, welcoming new students into the Rice family.
A little bit of chaos, a lot of bit of happiness. I mean, we've been preparing at least for coordinators since January. So I mean, we know all of our new students' names, we know where they're from, we know their likes, dislikes, their sleeping habits.
Well, I think for the parents are both excited and sad, and I think often even the student, when he or she has thought this is just exciting, but that moment of separation comes and it's a little sad, and they're a little worried and they think it's going to be a little difficult, but then a week starts and they're just immediately absorbed in and excited by it, and probably the parents aren't going to hear from them for a few weeks, but it'll all be great.
It's nerve-wracking, it's exciting, he's my baby. We're from Huntsville, so this is about 14 hours away from home. But this is an excellent opportunity for him, great school.
I just knew they had a great chemical engineering program, and that was what I wanted to do, and I know the location can't really be beat with NASA and oil and all the different industries that are in Houston.
I think coming to Rice and having the opportunity to come to Rice is, I'm really fortunate, and just the journey through high school and all the hard work put in, I think has really paid off.
Extremely proud of her, very excited for her. Firstborn leaving home, so try not to cry. It's gonna be a tough day for Mom.
It's always been my favorite school. I love the campus, it's so pretty, and it's a really good school academically, and it's in Texas.
I know Rice is a really small student to faculty ratio, and it's really prestigious, and it's a bioengineering major, which is what I'm gonna study. And it has like the biggest medical center around campus, so I think I have a lot of opportunity to explore.
Doesn't feel exactly like real yet, but yeah, even though we're already here, yeah.
It's pretty surreal, like, still can't believe I'm here. It's like, I actually never visited campus before this, but yeah, I just like leap of faith, just applied and then got in and then came. It's so beautiful, and like, yeah, it's more than what I expected, and yeah, I think I'll like it here.
I'm really excited to finally move into Rice and move into Weiss and just meet everyone and have my room set up and meet my roommates. So.
Well, it's kind of a day of mixed emotions. You know, one is that kind of sad to see her go, but you know, I think we've done what we can do in terms of trying to bring her up, and now she's on her own, and hopefully she'll fly.
It's exciting to see all these other freshmen here that's moving in your new class. It's a new beginning. It seems just like high school in a way, but it's not, because you're all grown, you're off on your own, so it's just the day that you officially have to grow up and become a man.
This is another special day, right?
Yes, it's the day that we turn 18. Today's our birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I'm so excited about Rice. I visited so many times already. I hope I have a really great time and that I am successful academically, because Rice is such a good school. And that I make a lot of friends and have an adventure.
It's heartbreaking because a whole time of your life is complete. It's a lot of work having a child, thinking about it, paying for them, making decisions for them, following them, watching their sadnesses and their joys, and knowing that that time is over, that 0 through 12 is complete. We're successful, we've really accomplished a lot, but to be done with that project is really sad. We are so happy that they're both here at Rice.
Well, Rice is consistently voted one of the happiest campuses in the country.
And so many opportunities.
I believe it. It's a very diverse group of kids.
And just coming to this orientation, having them be cheered in, and all the help in bringing their stuff up to their dorms, and probably the most profound thing is walking down that aisle, being cheered. What an accomplishment we have all made in getting our children here at Rice. Bye, girls. Take good care of Rice.
The unconventional first day at Rice is capped off by matriculation, a formal process of entering the university through the Sally Port of Leavitt Hall. Tradition says you go in as a freshman and only exit during graduation.
All for Rice's honor, we will fight on. We will be fighting when the day is done.
And when the dawn comes breaking,
fighting on Rice for the gray and blue. We will be loyal to Rice, be true.
Your arrival makes Rice a different place than it was yesterday or last year. You were chosen from over 17,700 applicants. And there were 15,000 people who wanted to be here with you and weren't given that opportunity.
Today, Rice alumni are diverse and as unconventional as Rice students. Over 50,000 strong, located in 107 countries around the world. And occasionally, you'll find one or two of us in space.
At the end of my sophomore year, when I went home for 2 weeks, I realized something had snapped. I lay in my bed staring at the ceilings for hours each day. I didn't know what I was doing or why I was doing it. I had convinced myself that doing as much as possible would get me further. When I came back from my junior year, a lot of things changed. I dropped everything but my bioengineering major and took the minimum number of credit hours. I quit all of the clubs and activities I had been involved in and focused just on the student association. I took a meditation course and started time actually thinking about myself, what I enjoyed doing, and what I wanted to do. I remembered that I really enjoyed making food and bought a juicer. Instead of stressing out late at night, I juiced with my friends. I learned that carrot juice is the base of almost all good juices. I learned that you should also never juice a banana. By slowing down, I actually sped up. I embraced my inner weirdo and focused on the things that really mattered to me and that I really enjoyed, like juice. I wish I hadn't wasted my first 2 years at Rice. I wish I hadn't taken more than 15 credit hours my first semester. And I wish I would have just chosen 1 or 2 activities to pursue and try out. I wish I had slowed down earlier and done more weird, unconventional things.
This ceremony marks the point in time when you, in fact, now are officially Rice students. From this point forward in your life, you are identified as a Rice student and in a few years to come as a Rice alum. Your future and Rice's future are hereby intertwined from this point on, and you'll identify yourself and we will identify you as a member of the Rice family.
So the tradition is that you enter through the Sally Port at the beginning of your Rice career, and you only exit out of it once at the end of your Rice career.
Being able to walk through that Sally Port and just knowing that so many incredible people have walked through that, what a legacy. It was an incredible moment, and I will really remember it for the rest of my life. And being here among all my classmates, it's walking out through the Sally Port will be the only thing that will come close.
You can kind of just feel the camaraderie and history behind it, and it's interesting because you know that so many people in past years have done it, so it's cool that you get to do it.
There's no words. I mean, we definitely started off college with a bang, both like physically, literally. It's surreal.
It's like walking through the Sally Port and seeing like everyone cheering and the fireworks just exploding everywhere is amazing.
At the forefront of education stands a small school with a big story. One of pioneers, leaders, and entrepreneurs, of Oscars, Pulitzers, and Nobel Prizes. A story of the world's most brilliant minds working together to challenge convention, making discoveries that will change the course of history, and innovations that will change everything. Rice University, advancing the world with unconventional wisdom.
Welcome back to Inside Rice University. The rest of O Week is a once-in-a-lifetime, week-long experience of bonding and learning with your new classmates. First-year programs at Rice coordinates everything from academic advising to social activities. Here's a look at the rest of the week.
Pursue your passions, explore the world, remember birthdays, learn from others, take responsibility, be bold, and don't be an idiot. We hope that today and this week are the beginning of a remarkable opportunity and achievement. To the extraordinary class of 2018, the future guardians of the galaxy, welcome to Rice University.
Is obviously how the freshmen get used to Rice, but even more than that, it's how you really become a part of Rice. It's just been so unexpected and just like really exciting, and it was every time we get to meet new people, like you get nervous at first and then it's just really fun.
We're always welcome to your camp, you know. We have open arms.
The academic fair is a phenomenal opportunity for students to kind of explore their options, get to meet a wide variety of faculty from departments across the institution.
That might be right up your alley. It's offered through the sociology department.
O Week has been busy for once, but it has been just amazing. I think I've met some of my best friends probably during O Week. All the leaders of O Week have been fantastic. They've been taking care of us. Food during O Week has been great. It's just given us a chance to feel more comfortable, and slowly it's starting to feel like Rice is our home through the process.
What I'm telling you today is don't let those 4 years in between this moment and this week and 4 years from now, don't let them go to waste. Come to our venues, come to our contests, cheer on our kids. They're winning championships, 5 conference titles last year. We need you guys. We need you guys. You can make a difference.
Very welcoming. I mean, it's great. I don't feel like I'm out of place at all. There's room for everybody.
Very clear.
Very clear.
Yeah.
You always, two always together? Absolutely.
Absolutely. A lot of my friends at other schools, they tell me, I don't know, I rolled up to campus and I got out of my car, they showed me to my dorm and that was it. And then I was on my own. But at Rice, it's not like that at all. You roll up and all of your advisors, are pretty much everybody at your college already knows your name. And they're yelling like, hey Cassie, like we're so happy to have you, like welcome to Rice, welcome to Martell. And they really bring you into the family. They teach you everything there is to know about your college, about Rice, about your life here, both academically and socially and in any other aspect. And so they really just teach you everything about how to be successful here, instead of just being like, hey, here's your key to your dorm, like, see you in class.
And what a great way to say hello, welcome to Rice, and the enthusiasm that these students have when they do it. You know, they know whose name it is when they're pulling in. They're all cheering the young man or woman's name. You know, what a great way to say, you know, we're going to be part of your family and welcome.
I've always been afraid of coming to college, and even on move-in day, I was terrified. And throughout the week, I haven't been homesick once. And it's been so comforting and amazing. And I feel like I have an entire second family.
I went to my sister's orientation a while ago, and the orientation there was literally just pick up your classes and then you're good to go. But here, it was this sense of community. It's a very welcoming experience that I don't think any other college has.
I'm really glad that I tried to, experience everything I could, because with like running cross country this year, I thought maybe I should turn in early and not like do everything at night. But then I thought, this is my only O week. I want to make it memorable. I want to experience as much as I can, and I think I'm really gonna appreciate it in the future. And that this is how Rice does things.
O-Week is a fun way to start the year, but one of the best things happens when O-Week wraps up. Outreach Day is a way for Rice students to get outside the hedges and help out in Houston.
I mean, we're all smart, we got into Rice, so that's just a given. But I think that for us to really be effective and for us to really need to make a change, we need to use our gift and our knowledge to better the world and to help other people.
Outreach Day is really just to get involved in the community. There's all types of different activities. Like right over here, we have people doing community garden work. We've got people at the food bank. We've got people just spending time playing games. So it's really just a way to get to know Houston, because most of us are new to the city. And I think it's a great way to really understand the city that we're going to be in for the next 4 years.
It's really nice being somewhere completely different with a really different group of people with lots of varieties of backgrounds. And it's really nice to meet all these different people who like to help other people.
Just being able to kind of explore Houston and see what it has to offer. And I like volunteering, I like helping other people, so I thought it was a good idea.
Get out of his room.
People have so many different stories, so many different backgrounds, and if you don't get the chance to like interact with them, you never really have that motivation to go out and help them. So like face-to-face contact, being able to do things that directly benefit, put food on someone's plate, make their day. That's like invaluable.
And if you're on the street, it's a hard life and it's really difficult. And filling up, your stomach really renews you and refreshes you. So it's real important work that we do. And we can't do it without all the volunteers that come in.
I don't usually get the opportunity to work at places with blind or visually impaired people. It's usually just like the normal volunteering opportunities like food banks or just like Habitat for Humanity. But I've never done this before, so I wanted to try something else.
Get a high five? Yeah. I think it's really important to really get immersed in Houston. And I think Rice does a great job of reaching out and having these types of opportunities for students to kind of connect with the community beyond just the hedges, so to speak. So I think that's really what I really hope our class will be known for.
Who knew concrete could be permeable, filtering rain into the soil instead of our lakes and streams? Or that a mathematical equation could open our ears to music we've never heard? or that a happy home could cost less than a family car. Who knew we could build an elevator to space? Rice, unconventional wisdom.
Finally, the school year has started, but many Rice students didn't miss a beat over the summer. A group of dedicated owls started the first Camp Kesem Rice. Camp Kesem is a camp designed for kids affected by a parent's cancer. 30 campers and 19 counselors met this past August in Louisiana for a week many will never forget.
My camp name is Kat, and the reason I'm at Camp Kesem is because my mom had breast cancer. Well, I'm Bumblebee, and I'm at this camp because my mom has cancer.
My camp name is I got mustard on my feet, and why I'm here is because early April, my dad got diagnosed with leukemia.
My name is the doctor, by the way. Okay. And
why did you pick that name, Doctor?
Because I like Doctor Who, and my mom loves Doctor Who, so before she died.
Camp Kesem is the only national nonprofit dedicated to serving the unique demographic of children affected by a parent's cancer.
Camp Kesem Rice!
This is our very first year that we are able to have Camp Kesem Rice. We've been working all year long, and this has finally become a reality, so we're so excited to be able to share this camp with the Houston community and beyond.
My mom was diagnosed with cancer when I was 9, and then she passed away just a couple weeks after I turned 10. They tried to take care of my sisters and I as much as possible, but you know, there's only so much you can do, and so I knew that this was a really big, this was a thing and this was a need, but I guess not until Camp Kesem I didn't know how big of a need it is.
Even at a young age, you know, they're very open about all the pain they've had to deal with, and more than anything, they're really supportive to each other. So, you know, one kid is like, you know, my dad passed away. Another kid is like, it's okay, like I lost my mom, like, you know, I understand kind of. So just seeing those kids like bond over something and being around other people like them is just amazing.
Anything that allows you to see another point of view and another view of life is a great thing to do so that you can understand. Even if you don't have a parent who has had cancer, you can relate to these kids and you can give them just a really great fun summer camp.
I talk about the Rice students a lot, especially to my manager, just because they are extremely on top of things. And it shows. They have a full camp of campers. They raised more money than we asked first-year campuses to raise. They're motivated, and it shows because this camp so far, it's day 2.
Go bananas! Go bananas!
And they know, all the kids know the songs, all the counselors know games. I mean, they're just light years ahead. They're incredible students. It's been amazing to work with them.
I mean, if you look around at this camp, all of this was done by Rice students, kids who are, you know, between the ages of 18 and 22 who put together a summer camp from the ground up. You know, we raised over $34,000. We planned every little detail of this camp. We started from absolutely nothing, and now we're at camp changing the lives of children from Texas and Louisiana.
Well, we kind of last night, no, the night before that, we stayed up past lights out, but we were talking about like everything, and we were talking about like our parents and that they're gonna get better, and we were helping one of the campers because their dad died. So we said that like God has a place with them in heaven.
Just having fun. That's all I'm expecting out of this. It's just I had fun, and it's always going to be part of my memory. Well, first thing I want to say is thank you. You know, it's awesome. I appreciate it. Double thumbs up. You get a double thumbs up.
Thanks for joining us on Inside Rice University. To learn more about Rice, visit rice.edu. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the things going on at Rice University. We'll see you next time.